Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hi, hello.
back. We're here. I am Belia Chavez, your local Ortiz real estate agent. And today I'm with my friends from Grupo Ortiz with Gina and the new addition, Genesis, the new addition to her team, Genesis, her daughter, who is going to be taking on the family business as a loan officer as well.
Hold on.
And Genesis, we're excited for you because you're going to be learning from the best.
I sure am.
Yes. And so we wanted to do this video to introduce everybody to Genesis so that you know that if you are looking for a house, if you're a first-time home buyer, she's here to help you out. Whether, a lot of times people think, oh, the banks that advertise in Spanish only speak Spanish, but that's not the case. We have bilingual loan officers as well. And Genesis is going to be able to walk you through the process. But Genesis, the first question for you is, how much money does a buyer need to buy a house?
Okay, so that all depends on what kind of program that you are going to have on your first home. So it can be anywhere from 3% down to 3.5% down. If it's conventional, it's 3%. If it's FHA, it's 3.5. Apart from that, you would have your closing costs, which obviously depends on the total amount of the home.
Yeah, that's how much the person is going to need. Closing costs include title fees, escrow fees, the appraisal fee. The appraisal is between 450 to 500, just depending of the program. Is this conventional or FHA? But the closing costs are no. Right now is the most um, amount that you need to have. And I just said the most because before the seller used to pay the closing costs. Now the way the market is, uh, they're not gonna pay closing costs. Maybe 90% of the sellers say no, says no, but it's just the down payment and closing costs. So it's like the example that we were giving before. If the house is 200,000 and they're gonna put, you know, 10,000 as a down payment, then we need at least 15,000. That will be down payment and closing costs that the borrower have to have in the bank that we need to verify. Very important verification of assets is that no cash during the process, no cash deposit while you're in the process of your home loan.
Speaking of while you're in the process, one of the questions that comes up a lot is, can I switch jobs? If I'm staying in the same industry, can I switch jobs while I'm in the middle of the process?
You can, but it's gonna be more difficult and it's gonna be a problem in the process. Many people change jobs, yes, but the problem is that if you're working hourly and then you decide that in the middle of the process, oh, I'm gonna get more money being a constructor, I'm gonna do landscape, I'm gonna open my own business, then that will be a huge problem because you have to wait 2 years to be able to get approved.
Wow, so if I had a job and then I switched over to being self-employed, now I have to establish all over again.
For 2 years. Oh, wow. So it's better to just wait.
Just wait till you have the job.
to finish, and close on your home. But if you want to change a job that you're gonna get more money and you get paid hourly or salary, that's no problem. Maybe it's gonna be a delay on the closing because we need to do another verification of employment, but it's not gonna be a huge problem.
Okay. And what about, once we start looking for a house, we get excited and sometimes we already got the house, so we start shopping. We want to shop now for the furniture so it's there when we close.
That will be a huge problem.
A huge problem. Why? Why would that be a problem?
Because you're already qualified for one amount. And if you go to the store or spend the credit cards or go to the store because I'm already approved, I already saw, the house that I want. I'm in the process. I already signed the contract, but now I'm gonna buy all the furniture. Well, then it will be a new debt. And if you have a new monthly debt, then you're not gonna be able to qualify for the amount that you were qualified before.
So basically, don't make any major purchases while you're in the process of shopping. What about opening new credit cards?
No.
No. Okay.
No opening. I mean, the problem is that when you open a new credit card, it could be zero balance, but it may lower your credit score while you're in the process. So you already qualify again for, the credit score that you had for the amount that you own right now. And if you do, or if you make any changes, it will be a problem.
One of the things that I hear a lot is like, open a credit card so you can build credit. How many credit cards is too much, and what should the balance be on the credit cards?
You should have no more than 5 credit cards and no more than 30% own on any, of the balances. If you have a credit card for $1,000 limit, don't spend more than 300, and that will keep you on a good credit score. That's the perfect thing. I mean, if you have all the credit cards with zero balance, even better, because the credit report and the credit bureau is gonna see how much you own, how much that you have the ability to spend.
Okay.
So
If I want to buy a house right now, we see that in Kansas City, most of the like 3 bedroom to house little splittables are between 200 and 250, sometimes 300, depending on the neighborhood. How much money do I need to make to qualify for a $250,000 loan?
just depends of the debts that you have, how much you own. But if you don't own any money, at least 40,000 a year.
At least 40,000. So if I don't have like a car payment or credit
Yes.
cards, all my money is
Yes.
going to be
Mhm.
dedicated to my house payment.
Yes.
If I make about 40, I qualify for about
Yeah.
250.
Mhm.
Excellent, excellent. Genesis, tell them how easy it is to get pre-qualified. She's camera shy, so we're trying to.
Just a little. So to get pre-qualified, all we need is just to pull your credit, see what your credit score is, what your current balances are, and
The income.
to see the income documents. So your tax returns, and that's in your W-2, and I think that's it, right?
And pay stub.
And pay stubs. Sorry.
Pay stubs.
And the problem is that you have been looking a lot of files, self-employed
Yeah,
files,
I
so
know.
that's why you're saying income tax return.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's beautiful that our community is. I mean, you can see a lot of us self-employed now than before. People were working for a company, now they just own a company.
Right.
So that's so beautiful. More that your age. I mean, they have a lot of business owners that.
Yeah, they say the pandemic really brought out a lot of new entrepreneurs, and
Yes.
so
It's true.
that's why a lot of companies are understaffed, because everybody wants to be their own boss. They don't want to work for anybody else.
And they like it, so they're staying with it.
Yes. Well, there's no better time like the present to start shopping for your house. Thank you, ladies, so much for all the information. And remember, if you want to reach out to them, you can call the number that's on the screen. What's the phone number again where they can call?
Mine is 913-608-1493, and hers is 913-608-1492.
And then once again, you can go to my website, veliakc.com, and I'll have the link to go directly to their online application. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thanks so much.
Thank you all for tuning in.